I told you it was going to happen, and it did. Oro Expeditions 2020. And we're on an actual expedition today. Enjoying the fall colors, of course. Most of them's already gone around here. This is late season fall colors. Mostly the oaks, hickories, hardwoods. But we're going to go do some metal detecting over here. And looking forward to it because it's someplace that's a real good chance nobody has thought about detecting, because it's a town that is no more. The method I use is looking on old topographical maps that date in 1900 and 1930. And when you look on those, it shows the buildings that were around back then as little black squares. And where we're headed today, there was at least 12 to 14 buildings clustered together like a town. And if you look on the 2016 topographical map, it doesn't show anything except a stream and some swamp land. No buildings. So I decided it's a pretty day, late fall. It's about a week, I guess, or so from Halloween. And we're going to take a ride over here and do some exploring, see what we can find. And if it looks like it's worthwhile, we're going to get the metal detector out, get us some metal detecting done. But for now, we're just going to ride along here and enjoy the fall colors, because they are still kind of pretty over here. Real pretty ones, the maples and beech, a couple other different kinds of wood. They're already shed, they're already gone. But we had a dry late summer and early fall, so the drier it is, the more color there is, usually. Close up that noise hole. Yeah, this is the last little bit of path into Fort Ice. These woods up here. Check that out. Somebody built some kind of shelter up there. I don't know why they did that. Anyhow, this is Fort Alice. It's the main line railroad tracks that run all the way over into West Virginia, Grafton, West Virginia. On to points west. You go that way, it goes down to a little town of Bloomington, over the mountain, and then to Cumberland. So it's the main railroad line. Fort Alice is where they decided they were going to take out the bridge, the railroad bridge, and cripple the railroad line. Which I think they did. There was a train hijacked down at Altamont, which is probably 10 miles from here, maybe 12, by way of the railroad, maybe a little more. And the plan was to bring the engine up and derail it, I guess, and blow the bridge up or something. I don't know what, I gotta study up on the story. But for now, we're interested in checking out all this woods up here on this hillside, because this was an ambush point. Down in the woods over there is where the fort was. We'll be seeing that in a minute. But I'm thinking this whole hillside needs detected eventually. Today we're going to go back to the island. Okay, only been here 5 minutes. Actually on the property. Right over there's where the fort was. And just walking along here. Basically, finding stuff on the surface, just junk, pop cans, stuff like that. I got a different kind of hit. This thing right here. We're gonna have to play that game they play on Facebook. What is this type of game? These things slide, both these, and it's heavy duty springs. And I'm guessing the age to be somewhere really early 1900s, probably. I would imagine my grandfather was a young man. You see how big it is compared to my hand. It'll be going out and going in the collection here overlooking the Little Yawk and the modern day train bridge, which is the same location that the 1860s train bridge was. Same location. The river's way down right now. Haven't had any rain. And I'm on the island. My favorite part of this hunt. It's a little island that sits in here. There's a bunch of water that backs up in over here on this side, runs all the way down. And I guess it's not a complete island, but it feels like it. So this is where we found the radiator plate for a 1920, I think a 1925 Buick Roadster. That was found here on the island. So that's why we're back here today, to see what we can dig up. There's a couple of finds so far. We'll be sharing them later. There's the bridge that was here. They tried to blow up. But there's a story about it. These wetlands here is where the original river went. They blocked it off right here. That's the original riverbed. Where it's at now over there is different. Confederate raiders burnt the bridge. And then they commandeered a B&O locomotive in Altamont. The runaway locomotive stopped on the edge of the burning bridge. It was rebuilt in 5 days. Don't know if that's the one before or the one after. I don't know how far away he is, but I hear him. It's coming. Should be coming around the bend.
Ceremony of waiting.
Eastbound train. Should be on that far set of tracks on the other side of it. Shows you where the eastbounders run. And then the beautiful evening with the sun coming out. Here it comes. My granddaddy spent 50 years on this railroad, keeping it up. From Bloomington, Maryland, all the way to Grafton. Right about here is about middle ways to Grafton. Coming big. It's gonna be a rush. Sound like he's running very heavy. More later.